It's Lent. Let's do an FAQ on Ash Wednesday and Lent and all those sorts of things. 1. What is Lent? Lent is a 40-day season of grief, sadness, lament, remembrance that leads up to Easter. It's often called the bright sadness because it's tinged with hope, but it is a season where we remember our mortality, our inevitable death, and repent of the things that keep us distant from ourselves, from others, from creation, and from God. 2. Why is it called Lent? It comes from an old English word, lengthen. It's related possibly to the word lengthening. It means springtime, the spring season, the lengthening of days. And so that's why it's this bright sadness. We are sad that Christ has died, and we are glad that the days are lengthening into spring. 3. But wait, isn't it actually 46 days until Easter? Yes. However, Sundays are feast days. So typically you fast during the 40 days of Lent, but Sundays are always feast days. You are not allowed to fast on Sundays. Sundays are a weekly celebration, a reminder of the one great Sunday, Easter Sunday, which was the beginning of the new creation. It was day 8 of the creation story where Jesus reboots the cosmos, reboots the universe. So you don't fast on Sundays. Therefore, you only count the 40 days that lead up to Easter, excluding the Sundays. 4. What is Ash Wednesday? Ash Wednesday is the first day of the season of Lent. It is a day where we particularly focus on our mortality. From dust we came, to dust we shall return. And so we take ash, which is a reminder of that dust, and put the sign of the cross on our foreheads. Where does that ash come from? Traditionally, it's used from the palm branches that are waved at Palm Sunday the year before. When I was a worship director, I used to save the palm branches that the kids waved at the Palm Sunday service, dry them out over the course of the year, and then burn them and make homemade ash, bespoke ash. I just order it from a church supply store now. 5. Why does Easter and Ash Wednesday and Palm Sunday move around every year? They are what's called movable feasts, which means they're not based strictly on the solar calendar. They're based off of the lunisolar calendar, so dealing with the phases of the moon. So take the spring equinox, which is usually around March 21st, my birthday. Then you do the first full moon after that, and then the first Sunday after that is Easter. You back up 46 days, 40 excluding the Sundays, and you have Ash Wednesday. What's the deal with fish on Fridays? So Catholics practice a fast throughout the 40-day season of Lent, and traditionally that fast was meant to be for all 40 days, 46 days excluding the Sundays. But then the rules sort of got easier and easier over time, where you would fast on Ash Wednesday, Good Friday, and then no meat on Fridays, but you could eat fish instead. So that's sort of the easier version of the fast. The more traditional version of the fast was fasting from meat, typically all 40 days, excluding the Sundays. In modern times, people fast from all sorts of things, sweets and chocolate or meat. They go vegetarian. Perhaps you fast from social media and you're not even watching this over those 40 days. Whatever fast that you decide, it's always important to remember that you don't fast on Sundays. And some people, continue the fast on Sundays just because it's easier to keep going rather than start and stop. I don't think God cares. I think it's what matters and what sort of brings some meaning and value to you. People also nowadays add practices during the season of Lent. Typically, I like to remove something during the season of Lent and then add a practice in the season of Eastertide, the season that follows after Easter. Have any follow-up questions? Let me know in the comments and I'll make another video.